Science with me. Science with me. Come, let's do some science with me.
Esther was an earthworm who loved to play all day, and when she was told to take a rest, this is what she'd say.
If I take a break from playing, it's fish bait I'll become, 'cause I'm slippery and I'm slimy, and to fish I taste yum, yum! That's why I must keep moving, traveling far and near, eating my way through the soil 6,000 pounds a year. My mouth hasn't got any teeth. It's small and hard to spot. It's covered by a flap of skin. A prostomium is what I've got.
One day, while tunneling very deep, she heard voices overhead. It sounded like two young boys, and this is what they said.
Hey, let's find ourselves an earthworm and then put it in a jar. And since earthworms live inside the soil, we won't have to look too far.
Poor Esther was so frightened, her 5 hearts were beating fast. Next, she felt a hand grab her. Poor Esther was aghast.
Oh no!
She felt that she should cry, but knew that she could not. For earthworms have no eyes, just cells sensitive to chemicals, light, and touch. Her breath became quite fast. She was breathing oxygen in, not through her lungs. Earthworms have none. It entered through her skin. Her tiny brain was thinking.
Oh, spare my life!
She begged.
I would have run away from you, except I don't have any legs. You don't have any legs?
The boys replied amazed. They stopped what they were doing. Their interest she had raised.
If you don't have any legs, how do you get around?
The boys were full of questions now for that creature from the ground.
I have no legs or bones. I'm a segmented muscle machine. I can contract my body to make it look fat or stretch it out long and lean. See the hairs upon my segments. They're called CT, did you know? I can use them to anchor me to the ground. Then I pull fast or slow. I do this over and over until I get where I want to go. I know it seems like a lot of hard work, but hey, I go with the flow. I have no backbone either, but don't think that I'm a coward. It just means that I'm an invertebrate found in most backyards. I have a top and a bottom too. They both have a special name. Anterior's head, posterior's tail, but they kind of look the same. So here's a little clue. If you want to tell them apart, there's a light-colored band, my clitellum, near my head. See, I am smart. So have mercy on me, please, and return me to the soil. For if you take earthworms from the ground, the environment you will spoil. I know I play all day, but I'm a necessary thing. By tunneling through and through the soil, I let air and water in. This helps the plants to grow and microorganisms to thrive, because they need air and water in order to survive. As I digest the soil I eat, through my body it does pass. So my droppings are full of nutrients, essential for your grass. You know, maybe this isn't such a good idea after all.
The boys were feeling sorry now for the brave wee worm they'd found, and decided it was much better to return her to the ground. So next time you're out in your yard, have a quick look under a rock. You might see Esther there. Say hello, but don't give her a shock.
Hi. Sorry. I'm all right. You gave me quite a start.